like the two mothers in particular, especially the Mexican mother, who has a lot of common sense on her side. And I also enjoyed the Salma Hayek performance.
We've
only seen
standard waspy stuff, really.
Okay. I also enjoyed the Salma Hayek performance. We've seen her before only really in action pictures like Desperado and From Dusk to Dawn. I didn't know she could do anything other than fire a machine gun and jump out of speeding cars. And here, she is very funny with good comic timing and a lot of warmth. And it sold the whole thing to me. As far as I was concerned, it worked as a romance.
This is where I think we differ sometimes, and I get frustrated with you as you were frustrated with me a little while ago, and that is I think you're too easy on this picture. You know what I'm talking about. Jerry Maguire, obviously one of the best films of the year, written smart.
There's a continuing here. Jerry Maguire is here. Fools Rush In is here. It's still good enough to see.
Oh, I wouldn't recommend it.
Darn Cat is here.
Darn Cat is
here
subterranean.
Come on.
When we come back, David Arquette and Lucas Haas star in Johns. And we have a new system of reviewing movies. In addition to thumbs, you've seen it invented today by Roger. Here, here, and here.
Hi, I'm Pat Laverty with Fletcher Jones Freeway Mazda. If you've ever dreamed of driving the sporty new Mazda Miata, stop. The reality is you can drive a brand new 1997 Mazda Miata with air conditioning, dual airbags, AM/FM cassette, fully loaded for only $99 a month, and that's for only 12 months. This is a truly unprecedented opportunity to drive one of the most exciting sports cars on the market, Mazda Miata. Only at Fletcher Jones Freeway Mazda on Rancho between Sahara and Spring Mountain.
Have you ever figured the cost of 2-year, 24,000-mile maintenance on your car? Well, you don't need to if your new Hyundai comes from Ben Stepman Hyundai. We give this maintenance free with every new Hyundai we sell. No other Hyundai dealer in the nation does this. Come see why we are the #3 Hyundai dealer in the nation. With your average credit, it only takes $495 down to buy any new Hyundai in our inventory. We're Ben Stepman Hyundai in Henderson, of course.
The race is on now through Monday. The Southern Nevada Chevy dealers will make buying or leasing a new Chevy or Geo easier than ever during the Chevy Race for Savings. Hurry in today for 3.9% financing for 5 years. Shop from over 3,000 new Chevys and Geos. Race on in and get $1,000 cash back on new sporty Camaros and new S10 pickups. 3.9 in soon. Race on into one of your Southern Nevada Chevy dealers today.
There it is, baby. Mr. John's last day.
Come on, John.
Those are two male hustlers working Santa Monica Boulevard in Los Angeles in Johns, a moody and atmospheric new film about the struggle to survive in the sexual underworld. David Arquette stars there as John, a more experienced operator who has taken on Lucas Haas as sort of a protege.
The first thing I do is I ask them if they are in any way affiliated with the LA Police Department. Right. I still don't see why I got to do that, son. I mean, they're not going to say get it on the record. What record? The record. It's legal. How do you know so much about the law? I date a lot of lawyers, man. I know.
There's a certain amount of easy symbolism in the movie, maybe too easy, when we learn that John is about to turn 21 on Christmas Day, and that Christmas Eve has started out badly with the theft of his lucky sneakers.
I got me some heaven. One day and one night of doing it right. Drinking champagne, eating burgers, watching cable TV. I'm gonna be somebody for a day.
We meet some of their clients in the film, including the shifty, cheating husband played here with perfect pitch by Elliot Gould.
I need to borrow some money. You know, I'll pay you back, or I could work it off.
Is this some kind of a blackmail scheme?
Like Midnight Cowboy and My Own Private Idaho, this is a movie about young men who are basically too defenseless and naive to survive in the world they have been forced to inhabit. Yet we sense there's a lot of realism in this portrait, especially in the way the street people form a loosely knit community that shares information and tries to look out for its members. Johns is not a perfect film. The symbolism gets in the way of the story, but it's well acted and very good at creating the desperate repetition of street life.
I think it's a very well acted. I hope you're not putting it in the category of the films that you named, Midnight Cowboy. I mean, this is not this is not anywhere near that level, right? You're just saying...
I was making a point about the fact that it shared similar subject matter.
Okay. I'm going to recommend the film,
yeah.
But I would rather have seen a documentary on the same subject, a harder edge to it. And I think that's what you're picking up on with the symbolism. They're trying to force this material, which I think... that there's
into a story that doesn't need to be forced into.
Exactly
yes,
right.
It would be better if it were more nihilistic or more minimalist.
Or